Okay. Hi, guys. This is Babs Alexander, your international vocal coach. I am here to bring quality content to your voice, teaching you how to get on those stages publicly in speaking and in singing. Because at the same time, you're going to always continue to use the same thing, and that is your voice. Your voice matters. I'm going to bring you guys over here so I can talk to you all at one time. Your voice matters, and it is so important that you guys understand what you're doing so you can be able to find what you need and be able to succeed and being able to maximize your potential on stage. Let's get into it. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about how to find your vocal range. And the one thing I want to make sure you guys know is when you're trying to find your vocal range, please, please, please be sure to understand there is a low and there is a high. I get people that come to me and say, Babs, listen, I got a break in my voice. You do. And there are times you do have a break in your voice. But the one thing I want you to understand is this. As the voice go through its transitions, especially if you are between the ages of, oh my goodness, 12, that adolescent voice, 12 to 27, the voice is changing because you're maturing. And as you're maturing, the voice starts to change. So I don't want you to think something is wrong with your voice just because you're having these vocal challenges and the voice is changing. Yes, the voice is going to change. That's what it's supposed to do. That's what it's intended to do. So don't get afraid when you see something like that, because that's not something that's going to take everything away from you, but just enhance who you are and what you're doing. Okay. One thing I want you to do is some yawns, because yawns always help you to be able to get where you want to go. You know, of course, when you go from the yawns, it's a natural way to rise and fall of the voice. When you're speaking, you already have the chest voice and the head voice, but to be able to find it, you take that yawn and let it keep naturally doing this and sliding. Take the air. See the rise and the fall of the voice. Did you feel any strain on the voice? You shouldn't. Okay. Take it up and keep going as high as you can so you can be able to naturally allow the voice to slide up and down the scale so you can be able to do this. Babs, how would I know which one of these, what the pitch will be? Is it going to be a F3, a C7? First of all, if you don't know what I'm talking there, then here's something I want you to understand and know. They have apps on your telephone, and these apps, I know I have one, Sing True. There's some like vocal pitch, voice analysis, panel tuner, voice tools, and voice box. Check them out. Look to see what's going to be able to do it. But something quick that you could do that will help you will be doing something like a guitar tuner, because you can go to the bottom. When you go to the bottom, you will then be able to hear what your lowest point is. And that's I can sing down here. This way you can find out where your lowest point is to get to your highest point. And that's now you can go. And even as I'm talking, I'm walking up a little bit higher on purpose. I did not warm my voice up right now because I wanted to do some things on camera with you so you can be able to do something. Okay. With the yawns, you can continue to yawn and you'll do some things. But the second one that I want you to try is a lip trill. Bring it up and down. What does this do? It helps you to find your range without you getting in the way. Don't get in the way while you're trying to do your voice. That's a no-no, guys. I really, really want you to understand how you need to be able to do this and how it works so you can be able to understand what's happening. Because if not, you'll never make it. And so that's one thing I want to make sure you do. So make sure you try that lip trill and we'll be able to go from there, okay? All right. The higher you go in that lip trill, when you hear where you are, range. Next thing, while you're doing that, have you noticed that my voice has gotten a lot higher, even while I'm talking to you now? Because it raises your voice. You're waking up your voice all at the same time. It's a game changer. All right. Next thing, Babs, I can't do the lip trill. Stabilize your jaw then. Stabilize it. Lisa, if you're watching this, even if it's not running on YouTube, we'll post it there later. Okay. So these are some things I'm going to check to see where they're trying to contact me, because evidently something is wrong that it's not doing it. So they're trying to contact me for that, I'm sure. But while I'm doing this and while you're understanding, and I apologize, because let me find out what's going on the other side, that they're contacting me so much that they're not seeing it. Yeah, I'm running. Okay, so while we're doing this, another thing that I want you to be able to do is sirens. You ever heard of a siren? Guys, I'm in a hotel, so I can't go too loud. So I'm just giving you a heads up now. I can't do that. But one of the other things is a siren. And the siren is when you go, when you go up there, you go on as high as you can and bring it all down. Take it from the bottom. Ooh. You notice I went to the highest point of my voice and I come down. As you warm up the voice, you can go higher and higher and higher. Babs, does your vocal range change? Yes, your vocal range has changed. It changes all the time. You don't use the voice winds up dropping and settling down at the bottom. So listen, use the voice and use your gifts that God gave you. Do not mess up your voice. It's so important. I want you guys to make sure you understand that, because the more you do this, the better off you will be. Okay. So I want you to make sure you understand those things and use these techniques. I already talked about you with the things. Understand this: the head voice, the falsetto voice for others. All right. Explore the range. Hello, hello. All right. These are some things. Another thing, I'm just giving you as much as I got today, baby. Humming sounds. What do you mean by humming sounds, Babs? Because you can open your mouth, close your lips, and practice getting your range while you're doing your humming sounds. All of these techniques that I'm giving you helps you to find your range, your authentic range, without you getting in the way. So when you go, la, 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 wait a minute. La, 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 wait a minute. No, get your butt out the way. Get your butt out of the way. When you do lip trills, you can't be in the way, because now we can find out really where you are. When you're doing yawn sounds, you get out of the way, because now your voice is taking over and we can really find out where it is. I want you to sing, but I want you to sing where it's comfortable. I don't want you to go and try to sing overtly and it be so high you can't even control it. You have to control your voice. If your voice is so out of in the rafters and you can't control it and you're trying to do the whistle tones, no, baby, bring it down a little bit. And this way you can start to be able to master and ace your game. You want to be the master of your voice. Stay in control. They're going to get me in this hotel. Don't put me out the Marriott. So listen, I hope these things have helped you. I just want to go back through some things and another. I'm running like a fast train. I want to go through some more things with you really, really quickly. And I want to tell you this, because if you understand all of these things I'm telling you and the things that I'm giving you, again, if you're on TikTok live, I know it doesn't save it, but On YouTube, it will be saved so you can go back and practice some of the stuff I'm giving you, because I have a lot of information. If any of this is is relevant, please put some hearts in the chat. Let me know that any of this is helping you so I can continue to give you quality content. I don't necessarily come to TikTok too often. TikTok, if you want me to come back more, say something. We want to be able to hear what you're doing. And good morning to you. And thank you so much, JC, for coming in and being able to do that. And thank you so much. Oh, Popsy girl. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. All right. But again, to find your vocal register, you have to do some type of vocal warm-ups to be able to do some things. I already talked to you about some lip trills. I talked to you about the sirens. I talked to you a little bit about the hummings. You can do oh my goodness, I like the perfect fourth, perfect fifth, major 6, minor 7, perfect octave. Keep going higher and higher and higher and higher in your head tones. Keep it going. All right, you can get up there, up there, up there. What did I do? I won my voice up while I was sitting right here with you to find where my range is so I can be able to sing my range. If you want to know what the numbers are, I also gave you different devices so you can use those devices to find out what it is. But now here's your homework for me. Use the devices. You're going to tell me what your lowest is, and you're going to let me know what your highest that you received. What is your highest note that you're able to hit so I can be able to do this? Guys, join me for masterclass. As you know, masterclass is coming up in August. I'm doing one in New Haven, Connecticut. I think that's the 29th, and I believe the 30th. I will have one in New York City, and I got to get the information from the girls on finding out where we will be. I will probably be at Ripley Greer in the city. So I do look forward to speaking with you guys again and seeing you again. And thank you so much for joining me for Chats with Babs. If you have other content for me to do and you would like to be able to learn more about the voice and the speaking voice and the singing voice and finding your range and being able, first of all, because some people think, oh, voice lessons are not for me. If you open your mouth and you speak, voice lessons are for you. Did you know everyone can benefit from voice lessons? I talked with orthopedic this week, and I was like, wow, when we got through talking to find out how important just you sitting up in your lumbar and how it opens up your breathing so you can be able to go la and sing. Oh my goodness, it was a game changer. I will be uploading that interview very soon so you guys can be able to see it. But listen, we have so many great people coming out. We have a lot of things in store for you. I don't want you to miss it. Don't you miss it. All right. This has been Babs Alexander, your international vocal coach, bringing quality content to you live. Thank you so much for joining us. And please come back next week for Chats with Babs. It's been a pleasure, guys. Thank you. Bye. That's one. YouTube, you know, you're always last.